Hello, my name is Tarja and this game is The Long Dark. We are still at transfer pass like in the previous couple of videos, and it is day 992, so 1000 is getting close, and I will be staying here until I get to day 1000, or at least not really to day 1000, but I think it's when I have survived 1000 days, and that means it's 1001 or 1002, since the first day started at noon, so it isn't a full day. So I think it should be day 1001 at noon. That should be 1000 days survived. Well, we'll see. Anyway, that means I'm staying around 9 days here still, and that means more ptarmigan hunting, maybe some deer hunting. Maybe I could take some pictures, so we'll see. I did some ptarmigan hunting the previous day, so I'll put that clip here and then continue from this day. So now there is ptarmigan. Let's see, can I get it? No? Yes. I heard more of them, but where? Somewhere this way? There. There. There's the other one. Okay, that's gonna go away. And broken arrow. Oh, I did get it. Okay, it was the third one. Now I think I should go back. This looks like we are going to maybe going to get a blizzard. So since it is snowing outside, I decided to do some cooking, staying indoors, and yeah, so I have 3 cooking pots here. I was thinking I should take this one back to zone of contamination. I have one at Forsaken Airfield, one at Sundered Pass, so maybe I should take one to zone of contamination as well. So I have 2 here and 1 in each of those regions, which means I don't need to carry cooking pot with me. I do carry a skillet and I have 2 extra ones here. So now the bunker rifle, this one is going to stay here. I can't check the notes I made earlier since I can't access the computer, it won't start, but I have a recollection, or vague recollection, that there is a rifle in each of the bases. So this will stay here. But then I have something like, was it 37 or 39 cartridges for the rifle. And let's take a look. How many was it? $37. 0.74 kilos. And I do think I'll need to take those with me. I'm going to take the warden's revolver, since it's 1.5 kilos. It's really handy carrying it with you. It doesn't weigh much. So revolver ammo is coming with me, and I think maybe also the rifle ammo. I was thinking I could maybe leave those at Broken Railroad if there's stuff there that's sort of more important to take to Mystery Lake, and then I could come back to Broken Railroad from Mystery Lake, get the stuff, do that before going to Coastal Highway. So, but if you go straight across Forlorn Muskeg, it doesn't take a lot of time. So straight back from Mystery Lake to Broken Railroad one day, then stay the night, and if the weather is good, back the other day. So it's 2 days, maybe 3. So that could be a good idea. But of course that is after the vistas in zone of contamination, and the second tail there, and the third tail in Thunder Pass, and then completing the tails at Forsaken Airfield. But I keep planning on what to take with me when I'm leaving. There's so much stuff here, and all of it something I would take if it was feasible. But like this, 4 hunting knives and 1 improvised knife. This one is 100%. These are a little less. But I need to leave all of these behind. And then that pry bar, I found it somewhere here. I was surprised, like I thought I had checked all the places around this station, but I managed to find a pry bar. That's 100%. So that one I'm gonna take with me when I'm leaving. The one I'm currently using is how much? Oh, there's an arrow. I need 70%. Yeah, it's 100% pry bar. Definitely needs to. I can only take one, so it needs to be that one. And then now I have 2 kilos of ptarmigan down and something like 0.7 kilos of feathers. So those are something that will have to come with me. And then bushcraft bows, 4 of those, maybe 5 if I take the one that's at 60%. I'll need to check once I've done everything here. It depends on the condition of the bows. Like the sport bow I have could be a good take with me, but I think it's gonna be, what's the condition at the moment? 66. Yeah, I think when I'm leaving that's probably going to be under 60. Yeah. Well, yeah, I need to see what the situation is at that point. And then the hacksaws, I think I can leave here. There's probably hacksaws in all of the bases. Heavy hammer is too heavy. I need to leave that behind. And I was thinking the food when I'm leaving here. There's one of these and there's two others at Forsaken Airfield, which is the last place I'm visiting before leaving. I was thinking maybe I should save those and take the 3 boxes as travel food. And I also have here acorn grounds, so I could make acorn bannocks as travel food. Anything that's lightweight and as much calories as possible, so I don't need to carry too much food. I think there should be cured meat at Broken Railroad, so that would be good. Well, anyway, minimum weight in food and water, and just try to get as much of everything else as possible. Now, yes, that was ptarmigan. I wasn't quite sure, but when it started moving, I could. Okay, I'm not going to use manufactured arrows for this. Got it. I wasn't at all sure. Oh, now it's broken. Was that the last simple arrow? Yeah, looks like it. I need to take more. I have, I think, 5 simple arrows left. And I do have saplings for making arrow shafts, and I have plenty of feathers, so I can make new ones if I need to. But there should still be 5 of them in this storage. Let's go and take a look. But there's ptarmigan here still, quite a lot. I don't need to hunt them, but I need to do something. And now here, these ones, which point sort of up, they are 1 kilo pieces, and these ones, which are sideways, they are smaller ones. It's just for broth you need 1 kilo pieces, so I want to keep those separate. Now, where are the arrows? Oh, there's an arrow shaft. Yes, 5. Let's take 3 of those. I prefer keeping 3 of each type and the rest in storage. I suppose I could make some of those arrows. I need to have things to do, so maybe I'll just make more arrows, but I think first I'm going to harvest this, leave the meat outside, and put the feathers down. In storage. Now that one is 1 kilo. So it goes this, and then the other piece goes to this. Of course you get 1 kilo by combining several of these, but it's so easier when these are here. I can see how many jars of broth I can potentially make, but I have something like 9 full jars and 1 half full at the moment, so I don't need to make more right now. So it's getting dark, so maybe I'll make more of these arrows the next day. Now I jumped over one day since I was making some of those arrows, and then I started thinking I need to check some weight. So let's take one feather and one of these, and now how much? That is 0.07 and 0.01. So 3 of those, and the arrowhead is 0.1. Yes. And then arrow shaft 0.15. So it's 0.25. No. Yes, 0.25 for the materials, and then how much is the 0.15? That's the same as the arrow shaft. So simple arrow and arrow shaft are the same weight. Like, it doesn't count the feathers or the arrowhead. So I was thinking there's a problem with the weight. Like, I have the saplings for arrow shafts here. That's 1.4 kilos, and then maple saplings, and this is 6.3. Like, carrying all those saplings is going to limit what else I can take. So I was thinking it might be a good idea to make as many arrows as I have arrowheads. I have enough feathers for enough feathers. No, I wasn't going to put that. I was going to put the feather. So there is, it's gonna be three feathers per arrow, and then this seven arrowheads, 21 feathers. And how many of those birches? 7, it's 21 arrow shafts, so more than I have arrowheads. So I can make 7 arrows, and those will be at 0.15. It's gonna be 1.05 kilos. Yeah, I think that might be a good idea. I suppose I could use this day for making arrows, since there's no point going out in the blizzard. It's now day 995, and once again we have snowfall, but I think this is the end of a blizzard. There was a blizzard during the night, and the previous day I was making arrows, so now I have 10 simple arrows, 3 in the backpack, 7 in the storage, and those 7, they are weighing 95? Oh, 13. Did I put any of them in here? Yeah, there's 3 here. Oh, I made 7. There were some in the storage already, so that's why there's 13 of them. And yeah, when I'm leaving, I need to just check, like these, there's 5 of these, 0.75. I'll just need to prioritize, pick up the stuff that absolutely needs to come with me, and then the slightly less important, and so on, and see how much I can carry. So I have the 48 kilos limit, and I can put a bit on top of that. Like there is the one place where I could climb up a rope to the bridge, but there is also that you can go and climb up the roots of the rose bushes. So I think I think those are the roots, since the rose hips are there beside them. Climb up the roots, and there the weight isn't an issue. So I can take 4-5 kilos over the 48 kilo limit, 52-53 kilos. But it's still going to require quite a lot of planning. But now I'm just waiting for day 1000 so I can continue with the stuff I'm doing here in the Far Territory. So now it's day 997, and I just got when it showed the days survived, it was 995 days and 11 hours and some minutes. So yeah, it needs to be day 1002. That's when the 1000 days is full. I think I don't really like when I was calculating it. I was thinking that because it starts from noon in day 1, it should be 1001. But well, doesn't matter anyway. Days survived will be 1000 in the morning of day 1002. So 5 days, and I'm not sure what I'm gonna do that time. Right now I'm just going to boil some water. I still have a bit here, but might as well boil some more. Maybe go deer hunting later. I have plenty of arrows, and yeah, one thing I was considering is I have one trowel, but making one takes 4 maple saplings and 1 deer hide, and was it guts? Anyway, I have 21 maple saplings, so I could make another one and then go back the same way I came here, like going back and forth, like the tunnel parts. Leave one behind, take the other one to the other side of the tunnel and leave stuff in there, come back, pick the stuff from the first one, pick it up and go back through the tunnel, and then make way to the next obstacle. And that is perfectly doable. The only thing is that I'm not sure if I want to do all that back and forth. So maybe I'll just, when I'm leaving here for Broken Railroad, take as much as I can carry and go there, and then either, well, of course I could just do that travel twice, take one load first, then come back here, take more stuff and go back, since from Broken Railroad to Mystery Lake that traveler thing would be much more doable. Yeah, I'll need to think about that. I have plenty of time to think about it, since first I need the vistas and completing the tails. But yeah, one of the main problems in this game is that you get all this stuff in your base and you're moving out and you don't want to leave important stuff behind, and then you try to carry too much. Yeah, the traveler would solve the problem of not needing to carry too much, but it would basically almost double the travel time, because all the back and forth. Yeah, I'm not sure about all of that, but well, once I get to that point, I'll need to make a choice. Day 999, and I actually realized that this is the most accurate way of checking the number of days. So it's 997. 3 days, then I get the trophy, and then I can go to zone of contamination, continue with the vistas and the second tail. At least now there is clear weather, so I suppose I could go looking for some ptarmigans or maybe hunting some deer. I was thinking one of the things I could do is cooking a lot of this meat, since I was planning to take quite a bit of this to zone of contamination with me, and if I cook it here, it's sort of two benefits. First of all, it lets me just pass time, and the second thing is, if I cook it here, I don't need to cook it at zone of contamination, so I don't need to waste any time there. So I think that's one thing I'm gonna do during these last 3 days, but now I'm just gonna go look around, see if I can find deer or ptarmigans or rabbits. And the manufactured arrow, it is gone. Like, I've been all over this place and I can't find it. And the thing is that deer, it disappeared. Like, there was no carcass. I was trying to find it the next day and day after that, and there were no birds telling where the carcass was. So I wonder, is it possible that it went somewhere like out of the region, or just disappeared in the air and took the arrow with it? I have no idea. All I know is that there's no point looking for that arrow. I'm not gonna find it. It's now morning again. I was boiling a lot of water the previous day and cooking some more meat. So now I have here 10 kilos of cooked venison. I'm taking these with me to the zone of contamination, so I don't need to do any cooking there, at least for some time. And now I think we should be very close to getting the 1,000 days. So let's see. Yes, 999. So next morning. That means next morning should be the time to go to zone of contamination. What do I need there in addition to that meat? So I'm taking the regular stuff, and I need these. Like, there's probably gas in the mine, so these will be useful. Yeah. And bandages and painkillers and antibiotics. Yeah. I could put that one piece of fur into the box. I don't need to carry it around. So it's 28 and 10 kilos of meat. It's 38. And then I need to take I think I'm taking this one. This is the biggest one. Like, this has 3 liters. The others, that's 2.77, and oh, that has a bit more. should I take? That's 61%. How about that one is also 61%? Well, I think 3 liters should be enough. Because I need to also, when I leave here, go to Broken Railroad, I need to take some of that lantern fuel with me. So if I'm coming back here later, I will have lantern fuel at Broken Railroad to get through the tunnels to get here. Yeah, I'm taking this 3 liter jerry can. Anything else? Is there anything I should leave behind? I have charcoal. I need only 2 of those, so 4 is quite enough. And I want to take the fill. Yeah, I think this should be okay. And these are here just for mending this if needed. It's 90%. So I'm not sure how long I'll be at zone of contamination. So having the materials to mend that should be, it would be a good idea. How about these are 83 and 87. I don't need to mend them yet. Although I could, I have more than enough rabbit pelts. That one is 92. I don't think there's need for any mending. I'll check again when I come back here before going to Sundered Pass. See if something needs to be mended or not. But yeah, now it's 1 day and then I should be getting the trophy. Okay, that was ptarmigan. Now where is it? Whoa, didn't even see it properly. And that was quite a long distance, but I got it. Okay, we have deer. Yeah, I'm not going to try from there's another one. Where? That's close. Oh. Well, that was a miss. Let's wait for it to stop. And it's running. Damn it! I hit it and it's running, and now I'm gonna lose another arrow. So it's going this way. It's there, behind. Now, which one is it? Okay, it's not that one. That stopped running, so I think it's the one that went this way. Yes, because there are spatters here. Now, where did it go? Can't tell. I suppose once again I need to wait and hope the birds will tell me where it is, and if not, I may lose another manufactured arrow. Another time again. Got it. But where is that deer? Okay, I heard some birds, but are these once again just flying over? No, these are these birds are showing that there is something there. So let's go and take a look. I suspect it's the deer. Now, yeah, here, and we have feather and feather, and yeah, this is so silly. The arrow is in the air. But yeah, I got it, and I got the arrow back. So that's good. Took a little wandering around, but at least these birds were showing me.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
It was the deer. Like there were 2 instances of birds just flying over, and those don't mean anything. So they need to be circling around, and that means there's a carcass. So it's getting dark. I had a couple of ptarmigans, I was harvesting those, so it got late. Now I think I'm going to get inside. Why do I always get stuck at the door? So now maybe eating one of those and then sleeping. How much? 9 hours. And we should be, yes, something wicked. Trophy earned. 1000 days is full. Nice. 1000 days, 7 hours, 1 minute. And I found that deer. So I was thinking that if I don't find the deer, I need to use the next day trying to get it. I think I could pass time a bit here until it gets light. So yes, so now it's 1000 days done, and the next thing is to go to the zone of contamination. That will be in the next video. But in this one, I'm now going to put here in the end a compilation of all the trophies I have earned during this run so far. And I had to mute a couple of those because of background noise, but they're just 14-second clips, so doesn't really matter if some of them don't have any sound. But it is quite a bit, as you'll see next. Oh yes, I got it. Now we are getting to Sundered Pass, and let's see. I should be getting, yes, Ends of the Earth trophy earned. So okay, that was number 25. Old message. It's the best way down, which means the best way up too. Oh, thanks for the memories. Trophy Let's earned. Just take a picture here. Exposure, trophy earned. So that is done. Else, this should give me a trophy. This is the last one I'm visiting. Yes, down below, trophy earned.
Back for more, huh?
Now conversations.
I guess I knew, but I didn't know I knew it.
Sleeping. How much? 9 hours. And we should be, yes, something wicked. Trophy earned. 1000 days is full. Now, as I was editing the video, I spotted something interesting. I'll need to go back and take a look. I think it would actually make a lot of sense if it is what I thought I saw. There where the deer carcass was. But the graphics, they aren't that clear, so it might be nothing, but it might also be the thing I've been looking for some time now. So it was this way, up here to the left. It would be so silly if it is what I thought I saw. So, yeah, it was up here where there's this oak tree. This manufactured arrow. It is. It is. It's the one I lost. Like I couldn't find the deer. And I was here at some point, but I think it was before I lost the arrow. Well, anyway, now I got it back. I was thinking that it can't be that hard to find. Fortunately, this other deer ran into exactly the same place as the one before. So now I haven't lost any manufactured arrows, but as you can see, this one is 2%. It's gonna break the next time I use it. And this is 37. This is the one I picked up. And then I think I'm gonna keep all of these in the backpack. It's now 5, but this one is gonna break the next time, and this isn't gonna last for long. So it's probably a good idea to just keep all of these in the backpack. But yeah, that was, and I wouldn't have found it if it wasn't for that little glimpse in the recording. I just looked at it. Was it a stick or was it an arrow? So I had to come back and check. But this is the end of this video.